in what you're going to build, you're coming in right during a very sketchy time. We've got our president, and just so you know, the audience is worldwide for this podcast. So I have to clarify that our president will go on the air whenever the thing starts to get green, and he'll say something that I believe, my own opinion, not shared by Nick Scott, but in my opinion, is purpose built to keep crypto from succeeding.
Correct.
How, as you launch this, as you roll this out, and we're dealing with this turmoil and very challenging times and potential more COVID lockdowns, it's a hard time. Have you thought about kind of the game plan of dealing or mitigating with it? Some of it's out of your control.
Yeah.
But just kind of talk me through things, if there's been a thought process around how to avoid that or get around it and keep the momentum.
Yeah, so I think that's a great point, and I also think that's probably one of our biggest selling points, right? Because our NFT is tied to an actual asset, right? It's tied to a physical asset that's generating revenue. So a lot of these projects that are doing great, they're having to innovate and come up with new things constantly, right? To keep the buzz and keep the hype going. Merchandise, which is awesome. We'd love to do merchandise too, but at some point it's going to be more and more difficult because you got to keep feeding your community, right? Like, what else can we give back? What can we generate or do to keep the buzz going? Whereas with Ethjets, the community wallet and the jet generating revenue, and then multiple jets. We do have a verbal commitment from a PE firm that after 6 months of operating, they would inject $100 million into the business. It's an option on the table. It doesn't mean we're going to take it. Personally, I'd rather grow organically because just generate, one jet, we can take the profits from that and dump it in and buy 2 more jets. And now we've got 3 jets coming out. And then next year do the same thing and multiply that with the end goal of 10 jets operating full time. So I think that's our biggest advantage point, is that it is tied to a real world utility business. This isn't like speculation. It's a performance-based industry, and it's something that's absolutely booming that is showing no hint of slowing down whatsoever.
Yeah, and it's an actual known problem in the unfulfilled, the amount of unfulfilled charter requests.
$16.5 million last month in unfulfilled requests.
It's crazy.
It's a race. It is. The price of jets are expensive now because of that. People are buying jets like crazy. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.